Hello and welcome. This is Lisa Jones, and you are listening to the Exploring Death podcast. Hello and welcome to the Exploring Death podcast. Today, I am thrilled to have Louis Griggs with me. He was our speaker here in Maui at our most recent IANDS meeting, which is the International Association of Near-Death Studies. And I know he's spoken at several of their conferences, as well as he has an amazing TED Talk. And he's also had 2 near-death experiences. How about I pull a few cards for you?
Go, girl.
All right. Let's see what this amazing universe has.
I'm one of those, I love sharing, as I did with you then. I'm one of those who, instead of going, oh, the only card I'm going to get is the one that was intended and no others were, I actually feel more positive rather than pessimistic about that or judgmental. I go, are you kidding me? Every single one has a different learning. And right now, this is the one.
That's right. Well, and I mean, the cards are absolutely perfect because I feel like it's kind of the whole experience of what you went through. The first card is surrender, which it sounded like you had no choice but to surrender, right? I mean, in really both those situations that you
That's right. The first one I said, great, this door opened and I'm not in charge.
That's right.
And
That's
the
right.
second one was, I have to surrender everything.
Yeah, you had no choice. You literally didn't have the conscious memory of that. Well, then how perfect. It's all about beginnings because
every moment is there. Every moment.
Yes, exactly. And I love it because your outcome is leadership, which is exactly what you ended up doing by starting your company and, becoming that leader that you are to help share these gifts, like you said, bringing back from the light and sharing. And it's beautiful.
And seeing that we all are one and actually seeing, it's like the best scene in, I've forgotten the name of the film, Avatar.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was when she goes, I see you. and so I don't mind at all sounding like a child when I go, the moment when I meet anybody, I probably said it to you within an hour when we met. Let's go, have you noticed how safe it is that we can see each other at the soul level, past our gender, our personality, whatever, and as I learned in leadership training, and I love the ability to do that totally with the greatest amount of what we call intimacy, or if you don't like that, call it trust or safety, is with no power over or under one another, no righteousness of your income or mine or your age or your melanin or anything, and no sex, no sexual energy, no even feeling, just I see your soul. Can you see mine? When we feel that scene, it's like, oh my God. It's the best.
It is the best. That is awesome. So Louis, this has been such a delight. It was so amazing to meet you in person. And I just love connecting with you here on Zoom and being able to share your story with a much broader audience. So thank you.
Fun for me too. The greatest gift is to see and be seen, as I already said. And unfortunately, when we're the ones doing the talking, I at least sound all too much like, oh, I'm doing a workshop or a lecture. The best thing is one-on-one.
Yes.
No cameras, no lights, to just be it together. And that's what I love most. So thanks for the chance to at least be here with you and to have others hear us relate to one another. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for listening to today's podcast, Exploring Death. And until next time, aloha.
Aloha.